Hi, this is Michael Albritton, Operations Section Chief, Northern Rockies Team 4. Wanted to give you an update on the Robertson Draw fire. As most folks probably know, this fire started Monday over in this neck of the woods over on Forest Service. The initial attack response was pretty awesome from the local resources, local VFDs, fire departments, Forest Service, BLM, even some folks from Wyoming all responded to it. This fire really took off and blew on Monday. Wind event came on Monday with triple-digit temperatures, single-digit RHs, and that's what really took the fire from a couple hundred acres and really blew it up to about 20,000 acres. I think we're sitting between 25 and 30,000 acres currently. Our team got ordered up to come assist the locals that did an incredible job responding to this fire. Particularly on Tuesday, they did a really great job in here. Lots of houses. The fire burned through lots of houses, and they did a great job doing what they could, working around those structures. So we came in on Wednesday, and we've ordered a lot of resources to help put this fire out. And so you can see we've broken this up into divisions. Most of the west side of the fire is in timbered country. It's pretty high up into the mountains. And as that fire came onto this BLM private ground on the east side, it got into more grass and sagebrush. We were able to get quite a bit of dozer line around the perimeter of this fire. Most of this fire is either on roads, 2 tracks, or dozer line that we put in. And then we've had type 2 crews, engine crews, working these edges, mopping up this edges. You can see that we've got a lot of containment. This black line means that we're feeling really good about where the fire perimeter is there. We still have folks patrolling it. Most of our containment is on the east side of the fire. That is in those lighter fuels I was talking about, the grass and sagebrush. So we've had crews mopping up in here for 3 or 4 days now. Probably about 60 to 70 folks, lots of fire engines. And most of this ground that you see, we are calling contained, which means we don't have any visible smokes along the line, and there's really no chance of this fire to get out again. Even though we do have it black, we still, for the next 3 to 4 days, we'll have what we call it on patrol. So we'll have fire engines driving back and forth. So the part of the fire that's up here in the mountains is also in timber. And so we still have quite a bit of fire activity that we're working in that area. It takes a little bit longer for a couple reasons to put the fire out in here. One, the terrain, so it's pretty steep. We're also dealing with a lot of cliffs and rocks. It's very rocky, cliffy, steep, poor access. There's not a lot of roads in there. So it's a lot harder to get people in here. It's not as safe to get folks in here. And then it's also in timber. So it takes a lot longer to put a fire out in the timber and in the duff than it does out in the grass. So, you know, most of our effort is in Division Alpha, part of Division Zulu and part of it Division Echo. We've probably got about 60 to 70 folks split up between those 3 areas, working those lines, and going along the perimeter and putting out all the little spots that we still have out there. We are still utilizing aircraft. We have quite a few helicopters assigned, some of the larger Type 1 helicopters and the smaller Type 3 helicopters. And if we need, we'll bring in retardant planes as needed. Right now, we're just using the helicopters to drop buckets of water on hot spots that the firefighters can't extinguish. Likely, it'll take us another week or so in order to really get around a lot of this ground. And some of it may be burning for several weeks yet.